Joined here by Sydney Bowers. And Sydney, we appreciate you joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Sydney, we're just talking about first week in the books. Got a chance to go to the Desert Stinger once again. Just talk about what you saw. We had a couple of big wins there, close in a few others, and this offense definitely put up a lot of runs.
Yeah, it was nice being outside for a change from being in the rubber room. We definitely scored enough runs to win any game. I feel like the games that we lost, it could have gone either way. But we definitely know now what we need to work on, and we're super excited for the games this weekend and tomorrow.
How big of a change is it, too, to go from that where you're inside, obviously the reaction of the ball is different, the way you see the ball, and then you go to a real field, not even the turf, you're out on an actual, a regular dirt field. How big of a change is that for the first week?
You don't realize how much the ball spin is different. On the turf, I say it's true hops, like it's never going to hit a rock or hit a divot or anything like that. So, you definitely have to adjust to it. It comes off a little bit slower, so I think we have that advantage. We're used to quick balls coming off the turf, so I think we use that to our advantage. We're a little bit faster on the defense than other teams.
And you mentioned, too, how nice is it to have home games this early in the season. A lot of times we don't have home games till March, but you have these early ones in February against Eastern Oregon. How nice is it to have some home games already?
Oh, so nice. The turf is just awesome. We can go out there. Yesterday we were out there when it's sunny. We try to get that out there as much as we can, and it's just going to be awesome to get the community involved.
And you think about for you, going into your third season, first of all, how crazy is it to think you're a junior, but how much have you enjoyed, your progression throughout your few years of being here at WOU?
Oh, I love the program. It's awesome to see just the culture change. The second I got onto the program, it was always a winning atmosphere, and the seniors really hounded that they wanted to change the program and change the culture of it, and I think we've done a really good job of expanding the program, getting our name out there, so it's been really awesome to be a part of that.
And how big was that too last year? Talking about the progression we've seen this team. We were always getting the GNAC tournament, getting close. You guys break through, get to regionals, and make a name too, where you get to the regional championship game. How big was that for the program to make it kind of an impression like that?
Oh, it was huge. That's what we want to carry on throughout each of the seasons from here on out, and just keep pushing that. But it does show last year how important preseason is, because since we did kind of drop the ball during the GNAC tournament, being ranked high up and playing super good teams in the preseason helped us get to regionals. So we're trying to relax now, but also realize that these games in the preseason are important into getting to regionals.
When you think back to your game too, coming in as a freshman, a few years ago, you got to play right away. How nice was that to know coming in sometimes, as a freshman, you're redshirting, you're only see a few games, but you were starting, playing a lot of games. How big was that for your development? How nice was that to see right out of the gate?
I think I got lucky that there was just this gap in the field, and I had the privilege and opportunity to fill that, and it was awesome. The defense trusted me right away. Coach Sarge trusted me, and I just felt super supported coming into it and filling that role. I've seen my defensive game, improve throughout the next 2 years, and I'm super excited to see this year how it goes. But it's been awesome.
You being from local, just down the road in Eugene, just kind of talk about your path to WOU and how much you've enjoyed being here on campus.
Yeah, so I kind of have a different story than others. I was committed to Southern Oregon for about a year, and then 2 months before move-in day, I decided, let's go to Western. And I just had a gut feeling, and I trusted that, and I've loved it every minute being here. Have had the opportunity to play a lot of games, so that's been awesome. And yeah, I'm just super happy with my decision. No regrets on that part.
When you think about the sport of softball, what kind of got you into it? What do you enjoy the most about the game?
I love that not everyone can just pick up a glove and do fancy things with it, and that's what I love about softball. It's so specific, and so you have to be in tune with your body and angles, and there's so many things that go into it that not a lot of people realize, and it's a special skill that not a lot of people can have. So
when you think about it too, wouldn't you enjoy most, to have like a big hit or a big play on defense to rob a run? There's lots of. I figured if you get a big diving stop,
I would say I'm more of a defensive specialist. Hitting is always up and down, but that's part of the game. But I definitely have the most confidence on defense. I know that if the ball comes to me, we're gonna at least knock it down. We're gonna do something with it, and I just love the I love defense. It's the best.
Well, it's going to be great, too, if you turn like a quick double play on like a hard
Oh,
shot.
yeah.
Because, you know, you're not quite at the hot corner, but you're pretty close. So there's some of those shots come to you, and if you can turn a quick double, I mean, there's nothing
Yeah.
better than that play.
Yeah, my favorite play, honestly, if I'm envisioning it, runner at first base, a nice choppy goes over the pitcher's head, bounces right by second base, quick, easy turn by yourself. That's the best.
Nothing
I always
like a
envision that
6-3,
with the
yeah.
runner on first, I'm like, give me a choppy one up the middle. Let's turn this. Like, yeah, that's what I'm always thinking about.
Yeah,
When
those
runners get on, I'm like, cool, fancy playtime. Like, I try not to sweat about it.
Well, that's always great, too, because it always gives you a boost for the team as well. Not
Oh,
just for
yeah.
yourself, but it always gives your dugout a boost, and everybody makes you feel better in the next inning. Usually that's when you get, 3-4 runs on the board as well.
Yeah, and it's awesome when anyone makes a great play on defense. We just take the momentum into the dugout. I feel like our cheers are always louder. Everyone's more into it. Defense can really shift the game and turn the momentum around just like that. So it's great.
All right, Sydney. Well, we really appreciate you joining us today.
Thank
Best
you.
luck this season, and we'll be catching up with you soon.
Thank you.